Yeah, I'm pretty curious on this one because I've never played this one. Okay. Uh, Ready for this. I'm gonna go medium. Keep at the default.
We all set? Aye, aye! Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. Now then, how do we get out of here? Ah, of course, here we are. You push that side, all right? And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. Even my father doesn't know about it. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
So that's how it's going to be, is it? You're still not going to tell me what you're up to? Well, I don't care anyway, because I'm not going to waste my breath asking you again. But you haven't heard the last of this. I'm going to find out what you're plotting, and I'm going to tell everyone. So there. I almost forgot. Tomorrow's the day of the pilchard harvest. I'd better be getting off to bed. And so had you. It only comes round once a year, you know. See you later, Mr. Mysterious.
Nice. Ooh, that's interesting. White hat, huh? Warn the boat about permission is serious breach of etiquette in Pritchard Bay. Okay, don't do that. Doors locked on the inside. Yeah, I think it might be. Isn't everybody's door's locked? This one shouldn't be though. What are you doing at this hour? What are you doing at this hour, child? You haven't forgotten where your house is, have you? It's over in the west of the village. Now, off you go. Your poor mother will be worried about you. Ah, young man, you're back again to ask me about what lies beyond the ocean, I suppose. Yep. Well, it's only natural for a young man to be curious. I was the same when I was your age. I used to wonder what else could be out there. It was pretty much all I thought about, in fact. So one day I decided to go see myself. And off I paddled in a little boat. And you know what I found? Nothing. Nothing at all. Though I rode and rode till I was blue in the face, just ocean and more ocean. No, this really is the only island in the whole world. Just this village in the castle. That's your lot. It can make you feel a little lonely sometimes, and that's just the way things are. Now, is that enough to put an end to your dreaming? No. Well, you'll find out yourself soon enough. Don't say I didn't warn you. Right, shouldn't you be heading home to bed? Tomorrow's the day of the pictured harvest, after all. Our prize fishing boat heads off at the crack of dawn, and you're not going to want to miss that. I see glowing. Ah. Let's turn around, isn't it? Yeah, I figured it might. I'll go where the game's having to go now. It's always fun to explore. What a safe rest to get out of it. Actually, well, let me go back over here, right? It's got pretty far, actually. Actually, I'll say it's not going to go in there, though. Why don't you let me back in? Yeah, I want to get in by yourself anyway, because I'm going to do to look at me. Ooh, medical help. It's a very heavy stone. It'll take more than just one young man to move it. It's Matt's father, Pollock, and he's fast asleep. It's Matt's mother, Pearl. Okay, that went up very fast. Okay, and obviously it does that. Matt, is that you? It's time for bed, young man. Up that ladder with you. You need to be up bright and early tomorrow. That's safe for a stick, that's handy. It's turning, yeah.
Wakey, wakey, young man. You can't stay in bed all morning. It's the most important day of the year in Pilchard Bay. The day of the pilchard harvest. Your father is already headed over to meet Mayor Maid by the jetty. Now get up and get yourself ready. Come on, chop chop. All set? It wouldn't do for a fisherman's son to sleep in, you know. Head down to the jetty this instant. Your father needs your help. Oh, before you go... Take this to your father, will you? You know how he likes his pilchards. Well, off you go now. Take that sandwich down to the ship and make sure he gets it.
Oh!
Welcome to the other shop. How can I serve you? I'm here to buy. Crackers. Guess that would be slow. Yep. Thank you. You're a local lad, aren't you? And you want to be a fisherman when you grow up, am I right? No. What? Where are you but not? Say yes, so she says. Of course you do. Fishermen are the best.
Oh.
I'm not normally up by this time, you know. But this morning, I walked all the way from Eastwood. Well, the very spot I... the very spot I exercised try that again. Well, a spot of exercise every now and then never hurt anyone.
Now,
Hello, young man. You'll be off to help your father, I warrant. My own son's going to be taking in the helm this year. Oh, I couldn't be prouder. You owe your father a lot, you know. Pollock's the greatest fisherman this village has ever seen. Can't wait to see what weird and wonderful fish they bring back this year. My tummy's rumbling already. Chest is locked tight. Back for you. Oh, didn't see them when I walked in. Once again. You know, Matt, your father and the other fishermen are real heroes. I say this every year, but I wish I'd married a fisherman when I had the chance. I wonder how long they'll be at sea this year. I just pray that my idea and hobby and his shipmates make it back in one piece. Oh, to sail the seas on a mighty ship like Captain Pollock and his crew. Why is that going to venture even further north than usual this year? Yay, hooray! It's the best day, the pilchard harvest. And that means it's festival time too. We learned all about it at school. Mermaid's great granddad started it. That's why it's so great. That's no good. A sailor should be saying ahoy, not achoo. Came all the way from blooming Eastwood to train to be a fisherman. But instead of catching fish, I went and caught a blooming cold. I'm a disgrace to sailors everywhere. And this one look fancy. I say it's Matt. A very good morning to you, young man. You'll be ably assisting your father today, no doubt. Well, bravo. I wish my own dear daughter was as helpful as you. But oh no, she rushed off before breakfast, and I haven't seen hide nor hair of her since. Honestly, my Maribel will be the death of me. Where in the heaven could she be? I was made to be a maid, and I get paid to be a maid. I pray my looks will never fade? Oh, what are you doing here, Matt? If you're looking for Maribel, I'm afraid you're out of luck. So I'll let you know where she is. Fireplace on the second floor, interesting. What a magnificent model. It stands proudly on display. Yeah, I see that.
I respect your opinion, Pollock, but I don't see why we can't just head to the usual fishing spot.
When the ocean tells me something, I have to listen. I've been studying the currents and tides, and we need to cast our nets elsewhere this year. A fisherman's job is to follow the fish. Where they go, we go. End of story.
You're not wrong, but the thing is... Oh, look who's here. You've come to give your father a hand, I take it?
You took your time, my lad. Now, are you ready to actually do some work for a change? Oh, the first things first. Please tell me you brought me one of your mother's sandwiches. Oh, I'm famished. That's the stuff. There's nothing like pilchards in the morning. I can't set sail without one of these in my belly. Oh, stop staring at me like that, lad. You put me off my pilchards. Go on there, swab the decks or something.
Oh.
Well, if it ain't young Matt. Your dad's been waiting for you. It won't be too long before your first fishing voyage now, will it? Well, learn all you can from your dad, you hear? He's the best there is. Well, that's that, I suppose. Once Pollock's made up his mind, he doesn't change it for anyone. Still, at least he's the man who takes responsibility for his decisions. I'm sure you're going to be every bit as tough as your dear old dad, Matt. If you want a bunch of... If you want a bunch of If you want a bunch of salty sea dogs to stay loyal to you, you're gonna have to. Let me ask you something, Matt. Do you have any idea what I'm going through? No, not right now. Of course you don't. I mean, how could you? Here I am, newly married, and leaving my beautiful bride behind. No one could ever understand my heartache and pain. I hear we're heading out further north than we've ever been before. Can't wait to see what kind of prize specimens we can get out there. From Pilchard Brae to Eastwood Castle, everyone's heard of the mighty Pollock. You should be proud to have such a famous fisherman for a father, Matt. Of course, his brother is just as famous, or should I say, infamous. Listen to me. Doesn't do well to speak ill of us. Forget I said anything, lad. These younger sailors may be stronger and more enthusiastic than his old hands, but there's no substitute for experience. All sorts can happen at sea, so you'd best have your wits about you. One more move and you're in the drink. Let's take a look at you, Matt. You're short and scrawny, and you don't look like you've done a day's work in your life. You won't make much of a sailor, but if you work up your culinary skills, who knows, maybe you could follow in my footsteps one day. The important thing is hard graft. Find what you're good at and keep practicing it till you're perfect. Charles, will you? You're gonna blow my cover.
Yes?
Eh? Who's that over there? Well, if it's not your Maribel. Looks like I caught me a stowaway. Ugh. What's such a big deal anyway? Why can't you just let me come fishing with you? Go on. Just forget you saw me, please. Did I mention how tasty your stew is? Really? You'll have to tell me the recipe someday. Flattery will get you nowhere, young lady, and it certainly won't get you a passage on this ship. Now get out of here before I tell your father what you've been up to. And as for you, young man, you've got a pile of potatoes that need peeling. Well, this is all your fault. I hate you. Plus, it's not fair. One day, you'll get to jump on this boat and leave this stupid island behind. At least for a little while. I know all the grown-ups say there's nothing out there except more ocean, but they're lying to us, and I know it. I'll get you back for this. I'll tell everyone where you and Prince Keeper have been sneaking off to. I mean it. Oh, there you are. Took your time. I'm nearly finished peeling these potatoes. By the way, couldn't help notice that you got an ear for that young Maribel. She's a spirited one, that lass.
No.
Well, my lad, it's almost time for us to set sail. I know you can't wait to taste the adventure on the high seas, but you're still no more than a codling. You'd be more of a burden than a help. Don't be sore now. Give it the good work and you'll get there in the end. I know you'll be a fine fisherman one day. You're my flesh and blood after all. In the meantime, you've got a very important job to keep you busy, looking after your mother. Keep that old girl safe while I'm away, you hear?
Now,
We anchor, hoist the mainsail.